Well, it does not take a rocket scientist to know that cloud gaming is definitely the way that things are going. As we look forward into the future, physical games are going away, physical copies. Yeah, it's all just going out the window. Playing games on more than one device, not being restricted to one device, and of course everything just being digital and available through the sweet, sweet power of the cloud, which of course is just powered by the internet. Yeah, that is becoming definitely the norm as we go forward. Now with Xbox, cloud gaming has been specifically available on Xbox Game Pass. So this is one thing that they boast with their Game Pass library, and something they have really been tweaking and fine-tuning over the past year. This is something that they are able to say, hey, if you have Game Pass, you can play all of these games, or I think it's all of them. You can play them over the cloud. All of your saves, all of your progress, all of it's just in the cloud. So I can be playing Assassin's Creed, for example, on my Xbox, and then I go to the airport and I'm waiting in the airport for like 2 hours. I can play it on, my laptop. I can pick up right where I left off. But the problem is that this is, like I said, only available for Xbox Game Pass right now. So actually, in the example that I used, Assassin's Creed, well, if that was not on Game Pass, if that was just a game that I owned, that I paid for, well, tough luck, I can't play it on the cloud. Now, I guess Xbox has been teasing this for years now, that they are working on a feature where you can use cloud gaming just on the games that you own. And so far, nothing has really came of that. And I think one can definitely make the safe argument that Xbox sort of used this as, leverage to hype up their Game Pass service. This being an exclusive to Xbox Game Pass only made it that much more attractive. So yeah, I'm sure they have been working on this feature for owned games, but they've probably been dragging their feet to the process. And from a strategic standpoint, I guess I get it. But like I said, we've definitely been wondering, hey, when is this going to happen for owned games that are not on Game Pass? Now, it is definitely worth noting that Xbox Cloud service, all the cloud stuff, it does technically remain in beta as of right now. So it's definitely not utilized and tweaked to anywhere near its full potential right now. But still, so far, it's okay. I used it, for example, to play Starfield when that came out. And yeah, it's okay. It is definitely buggy. There's really not much input lag, I will say. But the resolution I found was very poor. So since you are streaming it, yeah, even though, I had my Xbox hooked up to an Ethernet, the picture was just not very good. It was streaming at like 480 or maybe 720p, and that's it. But I digress. Yeah, a lot of bugs, sure, but it's still in beta, so whatever. But regardless, like I said, with this desire to have cloud gaming on owned games, one Xbox user named Nosberg, I guess that's his gamer tag, looks like his name is Nicholas, he actually reached out to Phil Spencer, like literally just through Xbox messaging, which by the way, I would have never thought of that, but I've seen on Reddit, like other people are saying that they have reached out to Phil Spencer's like actual gamer tag before, and he has actually responded, which is kind of funny. I will say, gotta give him respect for that. But anyway, Nosberg reaches out to Phil Spencer via Xbox messaging. He says, hey Phil, any word or update on being able to play my owned games on xCloud? Which I assume xCloud is just, an abbreviation for Xbox Cloud Service. And just 8 minutes later, Phil Spencer actually responded by saying, should be this year. Definitely a casual way to drop some pretty big information, but hey, I respect it. So yeah, something that a lot of gamers, a lot of Xbox gamers have really been wanting for the past few years now. Looks like Phil Spencer just revealed that this is going to happen sometime later this year, although he wasn't specific beyond that. Obviously, this was only a matter of time, right? Cloud gaming and just cloud services in general to support media is just growing and growing and growing. It's going to continue to advance and get rid of the bugs and stuff, like I mentioned earlier, with low resolution, for example. So it looks like this is actually coming this year. You're going to be able to play non-Xbox Game Pass games that you own over the cloud service. Definitely good for people who have multiple gaming devices. I'm sure by then more bugs, more things will be tweaked, and who knows, maybe by then it will even be out of beta.